Excuse me. How you been? Can you give me your views on climate change? Do you have any views on racism? You can't give us any views? Well, I've seen you with so many opinions on every show, but you won't give me any. On any subject? So do you think it's fair to promise young workers that they're going to get certain benefits which we know at the moment they will not be getting? Is that fair to force them to pay Social Security and claim that they're going to get certain benefits that they aren't going to get?
You know, I don't think it's important, I think, because I'm not an expert on this. And I'm not an opinion maker. I'm just a reporter. So I probably won't sit here and give you my opinion, but I will talk to you.
We can't know what you think about it?
Yeah, well, actually, in the United States, reporters try to just keep themselves as neutral as possible. We like to be the ones reporting on what happens and then let the opinion makers say, people write the editorials, get on TV and opinionate, say, well, here's what I think of Social Security. I feel like my job is to make sure that I articulate what candidates think, because the voters out there need to make the decision. It's not really what I think about.
You don't have an opinion?
So, I'm a reporter, so what I do is I stay neutral, and that's kind of my job.
How will you know what questions to ask if you're neutral? Like, say, for example, do you think that the government should redistribute its citizens' wealth by forcefully taking money from some citizens in order to provide goods and services for others?
You know, like I said, I appreciate the interview, but there are many people in my paper who do opinion writing, and they have views like that. For me, I feel like my job tonight is just to report on what's happening.
So how do you decide what questions to ask if you don't have an opinion? But you don't have no opinion about what's important or what's not important, or whether it's a Ponzi scheme or not?
I do a lot of research on what the issues are, and I look at what the candidates have said, and I think about ways that voters might benefit from hearing different answers to different questions. So if I think, well, Governor Perry hasn't really explained what he thinks of how to solve the Social Security issue. He talked about one, how fallible it is, but how does it fix it? And so I want to, try to elicit responses when I interview candidates on the campaign trail or during a debate situation, and show, for instance, we want to really try to pin them down on what their views are. And that, in effect, really helps people read the paper when they watch the show. It helps them decide, who should I vote for? Because when they go out on the stump, they just tell you, they're saying what you want to hear. Okay, and sometimes you're not asking them the tough questions. So.
Do you think it's important for the voters to know whether it's a Ponzi scheme or not?
No, I don't know. I think the voters need to.
Does that make a big difference?
Voters need to just stay informed, and they need to do research and think about, do their own kind of read the papers, watch the news, and kind of try to make their own decision about it. I think these candidates are really talking a lot about it, and that's what's important, because entitlement reform is something that it will be necessary. Everyone, Democrats and Republicans, have said so.
But you don't think it matters whether it is a Ponzi scheme or not? So do you think that it's important to know whether it's a Ponzi scheme? I don't understand. Isn't that really important for the voters to know?
I think it's important for the voters to know all the issues. You have to help them decide. Every issue is important.
So you have an opinion on this, so you could ask them questions about it and to determine whether it's a Ponzi scheme or not, right?
Yes. Well, listen, I thank you so much for this interview, and I wish you the best of luck with everything. Thank you very much. It was great to meet you.
Can you give us your opinion about anything?
No, because I'm kind of just keep myself neutral. But I think there are a lot of opinion writers and others who definitely will be. But thank you very much. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir.
I'm sorry you can't share your opinions with us.
Thank you.